come in out of that window?
Why? There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, just because we have new neighbors moving in next door, you don't have to snoop on everything they bring into the house.
Look, honey, I can tell what kind of neighbors they're going to make when I see the type of furniture and stuff what they got. Then I'll know whether to cultivate them or plow them under.
Well, you have no right to be so nosy. If you tend to your own business instead of other people's business, you wouldn't be in trouble all the time. It's just a disgrace staring out that window.
I think I'll get some so I can get a better look at the stuff. There go a TV set. Look like a 17-inch screen. The last neighbor that moved out had a 21-inch screen. It looked like we lose 4 inches on the deal.
George, for the last time, will you please come away from that window?
They got some nice furniture there, too. Look like that brand new stuff had just come in style. French Prudential.
This furniture's not French Provincial. It's Chinese Chippendale.
It looked like when the cat was away, the mouse took a gander.
Look, George Stevens, all I have to say is you come in out of that window before I get angry.
Well, I can't get much of a line on the quality of the merchandise down there from way up here. So I'll wait until you get moved in the department, and then I strikes.
Thanks very much, Mr. Foster. Well, the next stop's over on the south side.
Well, they all moved in, honey. I going over there.
George, those people aren't even settled yet.
Look, honey, they got a lot of stuff over there that we can use. And the time to borrow is when you can catch people all confused and off guard.
George, you're just impossible. I'm not going to have anything to do with it.
Well, that's up to you, honey. I going over there.
I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Foster. We just moved in next door to you.
Well, that's nice. I was just coming over for some friendly and neighborly chit-chat.
Oh, how very nice. Say, we aren't unpacked yet, and I was just wondering if we could borrow one or two little things.
Borrow?
Yes, you see, we need a broom, a mop, a box of cleaning powder, some light bulbs, about a dozen coat hangers, and some sheets.
Now, wait a minute here.
Mr. Foster, I'm Mrs. Stevens.
How do you do?
We'd be glad to let you have those things.
Oh, thank you very much.
Don't wait much time, do you, bub?
Oh, well, you know how it is, just moving in and all that.
Yeah, but Mr. Foster, I accidentally looked into the moving van down there, and I see you have quite a wardrobe. And if I ain't mistaken, me and you wear the same size suits.
Say, I'm glad you mentioned that, because if we wear the same size suit, we'd probably wear the same size shirt, too. Mine aren't unpacked yet. You don't mind if I take one of these? But I have one for tomorrow, too.
Now, wait a minute here.
Here you are, Mr. Foster.
Oh, thank you. How very nice of you.
Oh, don't mention it. Oh, I better open the door for you.
Thank you.
You're certainly welcome.
Goodbye, folks. See you later.
Goodbye.
Did you get a load of that fella? He swept through here like a plague of locusts.
Oh, George, let's be honest. You were just getting ready to go over there and borrow everything you could from him.
Well, that's a different thing. I've been living here the longest, and I got seniority.
George, you shouldn't resent helping out your neighbor. After all, you remember Reverend Dobson said last Sunday we should love our neighbor. We should be kind to our neighbor and generous.
I going over there. That's what I'm going to do.
Don't bother, folks. I think I can find it myself.
Well, what do you know about that? He done even cut out the middleman.
Oh, George.
Our electricity hasn't been turned on yet. You don't mind if I plug in here, do you?
Oh, no. Go right ahead. Go right on. Maybe you'd like to borrow some of our dust, too, huh? That does it. I ain't going to stand for no neighbor like that. I go to the landlord and put in a complaint.
Yes?
I went to Montgomery. I hear to put in a complaint about the new tenant that moved in next door to me.
Yes, what about him?
Now, you've got to get him out of there, or else I'm going to do something drastic. I'm going to pick myself up, and I'm going to move. No, I didn't say that.
Oh.
But I can't understand how you could allow a low-class tenant like that to move into this building.
Now, let's face it, Stephen. Since you're in here, we can't get anybody else.
Well, my regards to your wife. Yeah, I tell you, fellas, I just don't like this neighbor of mine.
So he really the borrowing kind, huh, Kingfish?
Well, just one thing, Kingfish. You know a lot of people borrow.
Yeah, but not like this fella. He come in and took the vacuum cleaner without even asking.
I didn't know you had a vacuum cleaner, Kingfish.
Oh, sure. I bought it 2 months ago from Smith down on the first floor.
Yeah, well, I gotta admit it's pretty bad having people move next to you that's worse than you is.
Oh, yeah. What's that again, Andy?
Well, I know all about this borrowing, Kingfish. A fella moved right across the hall from me last year, and he's always borrowing things. One night he wanted to borrow my car. Well, I let him have that, and then he come back and borrowed $5 for gasoline.
Oh, boy, now that's really something.
Yeah, but the payoff was he called back and wanted to know what my gal was doing that night. I tell you something, fellas. When it comes to mooching, there ain't nothing worse than a smooch-moocher.
Tell me, Kingfish, what does Sapphire and her mama think about this fella?
Well, you know Sapphire. Everybody look all right to her when she compare him to me. And Mama ain't met the fella yet.
Oh, she ain't, huh?
No, she over in Jersey taking care of Sapphire's sister. She got, virus or something.
Well, I tell you, Kingfish, if you don't think you're going to get along with this fella, I think the best thing for you to do is just keep your distance, and in that way he won't get in no trouble.
Well, Amos, he ain't the type of fella you can do that with. I met him in the hall this morning, and he told me that his wife is going shopping or something tonight, and he invited himself over.
Sound like this boy is going to be hard to slow down.
Andy, why don't you come over tonight, and then I won't have to bear the brunt of this fella all by myself.
Okay, Kingfish, I'll be over. What time is supper?
Andy, I think you got a little of that Foster in you, too.
That was a darn good supper, Sapphire.
Oh, well, thanks, Andy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. George, I guess Mr. Foster will be here any minute now, and I've got so much darning and mending to do, I'm going to spend the evening in the bedroom.
Well, whatever you say, honey. You know, Andy, I've been studying about this guy Foster, and I think I got an angle that's really going to slow the boy down.
What's that, Kingfish?
Well, when he comes up, I'm going to suggest a game of cards. And you know how I can handle myself when it comes to gin rummy.
Oh, yeah, you're good at that stuff, all right.
Oh, I tell you, Andy, I'm going to... Good evening, Mr. Foster. Come right in. Mr. Foster, I want you to meet my friend Brown here.
Oh, how do you do, Brown?
Likewise.
And me and Brown were just talking. He thought it'd be nice that the three of us could have a very pleasant evening by playing a friendly little game of gin rummy.
Well, I'm not very much of one at cards, but that's what the majority wants. I'll go along.
Oh, Sapphire, where's the cards?
Well, I haven't seen any around for a long time, George. I don't think we have any.
Look, perhaps I can help you out. I just happen to have a deck on me.
You know, Kingfish, the last time I played cards with a fella that just happened to have a deck on him, I had to sleep in the park for 2 weeks.
Sit down, Andy. I'll get a pad and pencil.
You think it's going to be cold in the park next week?
Better see if they're all here. Yep, 52. Now, we'll keep this thing closed so nobody will get hurt. Anybody want to cover?
Well, I would, but I don't think it's going to do much good.
Just as you say. $897. Brown, you owe me $8. Stevens, I'll take 11 from you. Well, thanks very much. We'll have to do this again sometime.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. You know, Kingfish, I always thought you had crust, but next to him, you was just a cupcake.
Yeah, well, Sapphire there, she get on the extension. Andy, I just can't put up with this guy Foster, and I got to figure out a way to get him out of this apartment.
You mean make him move?
Yeah, but there was just some way to make him move, or just some way. Andy, what makes people move?
Well, some people move because their neighbors is obnoxious, but he don't seem to mind you, Kingfish.
And some people move on account of the noise. But the only thing here, I don't guess we make too much noise.
Well, that noise is a good angle, all right.
George, that was Mama on the phone.
Yeah, well, how is your sister Nellie?
Well, Nellie's some better, but Mama's afraid the baby might catch her cold, so she's bringing the baby over to stay a few days.
Now, wait a minute here. I like babies and all that stuff, but a baby crying around here, after all, a man got to get some sleep. And the noise of a baby, the noise... when can we expect a little darling?
Well, Mama will be here in the morning with the baby. Ain't it cute, Sapphire? Oh, yes, just darling. George, look at the baby.
How do you do there, little fella?
That's all right, honey. That's all right. He's only related to you by marriage.
Don't do too much crying now, sonny boy. And save the heavy artillery for later.
I'm going to fix him up in my room, Sapphire.
All right, Mama, I'll be in and help you in a minute.
All right.
And as soon as you're all set, I'll get right over to Jersey and stay with Nellie. Listen, George, Mama's tired out from taking care of Nellie. So while I'm away, if there's any little thing you can do to help her, I wish you would.
Oh, honey, I'll do more than that. Now, Mama can take care of the little tyke during the day, and at night he can sleep in my room. And if they cry, then I'll take over.
Well, now, in case he does cry, you know you'll have to get up and walk with him.
Oh, I'll be happy to, honey. Be happy to. Just my luck to get a good-natured baby. Come to your Uncle Kingfish, my little leaf breaker. Holy smokes, I didn't know that Stevens had a baby.
Yes, and listen to that baby cry.
That's it. Keep pounding away, son. Keep pounding away. Well, ain't no question about you being from Sapphire side of the family.
Oh, no.
That's enough for the night, fella. We'll slug him again tomorrow night.
Well, you think you're doing all right for the first night, huh, Kingfish?
Oh, yeah, I know I scored because I run into Foster this morning when he is on his way to work.
Yeah, what did he say?
He didn't say nothing, but you ought to seen the look that he throwed me through them bloodshot eyes of his.
After that, and you soon have him on the ropes.
Oh, yeah, and tonight I'm gonna step up the big offensive. I really gonna hit him with a broadside. Well, as a matter of fact, I got to be running along now, Andy, because there's a couple of things I got to get. See you again tomorrow, Andy.
Yeah, see you later.
On top of that, they got a cow.
You'll never get me sleep.
Well, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going in there and have a talk with that Stevens right now.
Why, good evening, Mr. Foster. Is there something wrong?
Look, Stevens, isn't there any way you can keep this baby quiet? We can't get any sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I was just trying to keep him quiet with this little rat.
Look, all I know is we can't sleep.
Well, Mr. Foster, I guess it's just a matter of patience. You know, this little baby here is only a year old. Then they're going to stop crying after a while.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, they say they stop crying when they're about 7 or 8.
Look, all I know is if I have to go through another night of this, I'm going to move out of here.
Baby, they show wonderful things, all right, when you know how to use them.
Yeah, and this fella Foster said he don't think he can stand one more night of the crying. And when he hear the baby tonight, I think that's going to do the trick. And I think by tomorrow morning, we're going to have a vacant apartment in the building. Hello?
Hello, George. I just heard from Sapphire, and she said that Nellie is much better. So I'm taking the baby back today.
Taking the baby back? Mama, you can't do that.
Calm down, Baldy. You ain't got nothing to say about this. I just called up to tell you that I'm leaving with the baby, and Sapphire and I are going to stay at Nellie's tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow.
I'm crazy about him. And he like me. Why, he even commenced to imitating me.
Well, that's as good a reason as any for me to take him out of here.
Well, that does it, boys. Here I had the guy on the ragged edge, and they took away my ammunition.
Yeah, that's tough, all right. Ain't no way of getting another baby?
No, but if I'd just had that baby crying for one more night, I'd have had that guy out of there.
Well, look, Kingfish, is the fella just got to see the baby?
No, he ain't got to see him if he just hear him crying. That'll be enough.
Well, in that case, I got an angle for you. You see, I know the fella that works down at the radio station. He's a sound effect man.
Sound effect man?
Yeah, you know, when you hear the wind blowing, that ain't the wind. It just turns on the record and the thing goes, ooh. Then when you hear a machine gun, that ain't no show enough machine gun. It turns on the record and the thing goes...
Well, look, Calhoun, you think they got a record of a baby crying?
Well, they must have. And if you get the record and play it tonight, that'll be having the baby there by proxy, which is just as good as having a real show enough baby.
Fellas, I believe we got something here. Andy, you go around, see if you can scout up one of them record-playing machines. And Calhoun, you see if you can get that baby crying record from that friend of yours. And both of y'all be at my house tonight at 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, yeah.
And Andy, when you get the record player, be sure you get a loud needle.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, now, here's the record that has the baby crying on it, Calhoun.
Oh, good.
Now, it starts right here.
Right there. Well, what's all them other grooves on there?
Well, you see, we have many sound effects on the same record.
Do?
On different parts of the platter.
Oh.
On this particular one, we have everything from a train whistle, a whoop call, a klaxon, even cricket stripping. So the baby crying is right there in the fourth groove.
Now, Andy, the man said the baby cry is in the fourth groove. Get it?
Got it.
And you stay here, Andy, in Mama's room and work the thing.
Yeah, I'll work it all right.
Well, it's 12 o'clock. I guess the Fosters ought to be sound asleep by now. And there ain't no better time than right now to strike. Calhoun, me and you will go into the living room, and Andy, you keep the baby crying.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to keep the door closed in case that Foster busts in.
Yeah.
All right, Andy, start it.
doggone crier. I'm going over there and have it out once and for all.
Oh, this is just awful.
Calhoun, that sounds good, don't it?
I told you.
Well, Mr. Foster, I want you to meet my...
How do you do? Look, Stevens, I'm moving out of this place tomorrow. I can't stand it any longer. All I ask, though, is to keep that baby quiet so I can get one night's sleep before I go.
Well, I would like to, Mr. Foster, but the only thing is...
Well, the baby stopped crying of his own accord. He didn't do that the last 2 nights. Maybe he's getting over it, and maybe I won't have to move after all.
Yeah, but there's a chance that he's liable to start crying again any second.
Yeah, babies are strange things, all right.
Doing a little wheezing there.
Is that the baby?
Certainly. Doctor, you better go in and have a look at him.
Yeah, doctor. Yeah. Where's my stethoscope?
Well, it's lucky that the baby's doctor happened to be up here.
What happened?
Well, the label done fell off the thing, and I can't find out why the baby is crying.
James, it's the fourth groove, the fourth groove. Now pull yourself together and let's get on the ball here.
Oh, yeah, the fourth, yeah.
Yes, sir, them open safety pins really brings on some yelling, don't they?
Oh, that's what it was, a open safety pin.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure glad to hear he wasn't just crying for no reason like the other night. Maybe that's what's been bothering him right along. You know, I really don't want to leave that apartment. We like it very much here.
Well, when he ain't crying, that's great. But when he starts crying, why, he really goes at it. I say he really goes at it.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, babies is funny things, all right.
I don't know. What do you think, Doctor?
Well, it sounds like the chicken pox from here. Andy, did that sound like a baby to you?
Well, it sounds like a baby chicken. In the right groove.
Andy, it's the fourth groove. The fourth groove. The fourth groove. Holy mackerel.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Fourth groove. Fourth groove.
Well, Doctor,
Well, it wasn't chicken pox. Don't know what it is. You ain't by any chance been feeding that baby gravel, is you?
oh, no. I just can't understand it.
Well, if he's crying because he's sick, I can understand that. Because when he gets well, he ought to stop, oughtn't he, Doctor?
Well, yeah, but you just can't tell how long that's gonna be.
He seems to have quieted down now. Maybe he's feeling better.
Yeah, that's right. And on the other hand, he might start off again now louder than ever.
Fourth groove from the outside. Yeah. 1.
I said louder than ever.
You threw that baby over your shoulder after the last feeding.
I believe I did.
I give up, but there's one thing I know. I just can't stand it anymore.
Oh, you can't?
No. I'm sorry I haven't moved in this apartment, and I tell you right now, I'm moving out first thing tomorrow morning. Good night.
Well, it worked. He moving out the first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Calhoun, you is a genius.
Oh, man, yeah.
Boy, the sound that come from that baby really got him.
Well, I can understand how you feel about it, Mr. Foster.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Well, goodbye.
Bye.
Pardon me. Do you know anything about this apartment for rent?
Yes, I'm the landlord. It's $60 a month on the second floor.
Hey, that sounds fine.
Would you like to see it?
Yes. Just one more thing. Is it a quiet apartment?
Oh, yes, it will be from now on. Come on.
George Stevens, get that thrown out of the house we've been in all these years. You haven't heard the last of it.
That's why I told you a long time ago never to marry him.
I told you it wasn't my fault.